Yeah, I'm here. Just doing my thing here. Ooh, 43,000. Yeah, there's no one viewing me right now. So it's kind of like one of these things where I just kind of sit here for a minute and let people figure out that I'm here. Yes, I'm now live on my own little channel. A little early here. And Maddox. Yeah, nightmare from hell. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm doing my thing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm first. At least I was first. Apparently I typed that in my own chat. Not sure who's with me right now. Overboard Tech is also live tonight. So we're going to see what we can do here. I need to get my headphones. So I'm having a hell of a time. Yeah. Hear that? You know what's going on. Hearing that, you're hearing too much. It's called setting up and should have done in the first place. Oh yeah. Well, guys, I don't know what the hell's going on there, but... Oh, wait a minute. That would help, wouldn't it? Let's try that one more time. I don't get this. Technical difficulty. What do you know? Go figure, right? Anyway, let's skip all that garbage because for some reason or another, OBS is being a pain in my ass. And that's just how it's going right now. My God. What do you know, guys? What do you got know? Start soon. Yeah, the stream will be starting soon. Actually, the stream has already started. But we're going to do the regular video here. Let me turn on the light. Oh, and you're looking at Nexala right here. We'll talk about this here in a minute. Oh, I've had nothing but a pain in the ass here in the last few minutes. Here, I'll show you what I mean. See, I'm literally going to do something with this here, right? And that is going to be the easiest thing in the whole wide world. This bad boy right here. Let me fix my camera a little bit. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Let's sit back. I want to sit back like a lazy ass and go from there. So I am remoted into this. And this is pretty decent, I suppose. Hey, Frank. Hey, Trash Man. That was loud. Oh, my God. That was loud. Okay, well, how about I have an idea. I really do have an idea. There. How about this bad boy right here, Frank? How about this? See? So that's max. You all know max voltage, right? Right, so if you've ever watched Max's channel, he's got that little thing going on there. Right? And so I have the little sound bite, and I thought that was funny as hell. I'll play it again for giggles. Just because I love it so much. Hang on a second. This thing's being a pain in the ass. Here you go. Apparently it's not working. What a bunch of bullshit. Tonight is just, it's interesting to say the least. I don't know, we'll have to turn that volume, try it again here in a minute. Let me see what I can do. See if it works. It doesn't work. Whatever. We'll try some videos. And, oh, I know why it's not working. Because the damn remote thing up here is stupid. Anyway, we'll try it now. See what happens. I just love this track. That's my problem. Here, let's see if it works. Screw it. I'm not doing it. Anyways, see if this will play for us. See, it's being a pain in my ass. Go figure. I can't get anything to work the way I want it to work, and it's being a pain in my ass.
DePIN. What is it? DePIN refers to infrastructure projects using tokenization to coordinate and incentivize their bootstrapping phase. Individuals.
See, this thing's being a pain in my ass. All these technical difficulties, right? So I got double up on that. I don't want that one. Let's see what I can do now. This should just work. And I don't know what the problem is. So we're going to try this again. On ear, yes. Headset, that's what I want. On ear, yes. Try it. I will try this. See if it works. It's... I don't know if you can... Tell me if you guys can hear that. Well, it seems like it's working out pretty well, don't you think? Anyway, we're in here, we're having problems. So, let's start off, kick it off this way today. So, Bitcoin obviously is at 43,246. We've got 75 days to 74 days now to the halving. My little list is going butt shit crazy, right? I'm going to go over here and grab this real quick because Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I've got a message here. But this is not what I was looking for. So, DJ Mines is speaking over here. You can see that. I'm looking for something in particular, folks. There you go. So, this is what kills me. Right here. Okay, we'll blow this bad boy up real fast so you guys can see it. Daniel Keller of Flux brings this up. I'm going to start off right here. He talks about, here we go with Captain Mushbrain talking about Brandon or Joe Biden as married communist. Right? Biden administration has declared a Bitcoin federal emergency. If you get into this and you read this, it talks about how it's temporary. Right? I'm not going to go through all this garbage, but all evidence of the price of Bitcoin has increased 50% roughly in the last 3 months. I don't know why that's highlighted. I don't really care. In all honesty, Biden can do whatever Biden does. It's still not going to stop Bitcoin. I'm just saying. So, that's that. Can't hear anything. Can't hear anything? Why can't you hear anything? Can you hear something now? Maybe turn up your microphone. Because I've got my stuff. My mic is working. Frank was here. Could Frank hear me? Can you guys hear me? Seriously, can you guys hear me? How's that? Can you hear me now? How about I try this again? Can you hear this again? Can you hear this? Can you hear that? How about this? If I undo this, can you hear it now? How about now?
You guys don't get to 100 likes. I'm going to show you my cleavage.
Just you talking, it's all you can hear? Well, go figure, right? So, how about, can you hear this, my players?
Don't get to 100 likes. I'm going to show you my cleavage.
There you go. So Max will show you his cleavage. No music. Oh, I don't worry about the music. You want the music? Here. I can't get you the music. I'm not doing that anyway. I don't know what the problem is, why this thing wants to do what it's doing. Unmute, undo microphone, mute, logic cap. What the hell? Go figure. This is just being special. Imagine that. Desktop audio, Samsung video play audio. No. Headphone, yes. Try default. I'm going to try default once. The music rocks, thanks. Let me try the default once and see what we're doing here. See what happens. I'm going to plug my headphones back in and see if we get headset on ear. Yeah, whatever. It's not a mic. So we'll see what happens. Just saying. Maybe that'll work. Let's try it now here. No, that's not what I want. See it? All I'm getting is what you get from the back of the speaker. Sorry, guys. What a bunch of trash. Anyway, I think there's something going on here. It's dumb. OBS is being stupid, apparently. On ear, over ear. Yeah, let's see what happens. I really would like this to get to work right. Properties. Sorry guys, I gotta fix this. It's not disabled. I don't know. Okay, hang on. I think I got it. Whatever. Oh, there we go. That works. How's that? Whatever technical difficulties we can have, we definitely have them. So, let's get back to the regular show here. Maybe I'll try that thing again with Max. Here we go. See if you guys can hear this. Nope. See, it died. It's like dumbfounded.
You guys don't get to 100 likes. I'm going to show you my cleavage.
See, it's not doing what I need it to do. Isn't that figure? You guys can't hear that, can you? Bunch of crap. Where is the desktop one? Yeah, see? That's a problem. Oh, undo mute microphone. See, properties. We got to go back to properties. Samsung. I don't want that. So, what is the issue here? Headphone audio. Let's try this. I will play it again one more time.
You guys don't get to 100 likes. I'm going to show you my cleavage.
You can hear that, can't you?
You guys don't get to 100 likes. I'm going to show you my cleavage.
There you go. I know you can hear that. Okay. So, sorry about that. I don't want to see his cleavage either. Alright. See, there's the start soon, regular video. Let's do that. We're going to do live. New scene. As I'm sitting back here, I'm like, oh god. Yeah, see, that's much better, right? Regular video. Blame Al Gore. Why would I want to blame Al Gore? It makes no sense. I mean, I'm just going to pop that back up here, and I'm going to grab that as I need it, you know? So, and it just doesn't want to work the way I want it to either. It's really crappy sometimes. Let's see if I can find a better way of doing this. Open with, we'll try it this way. I'm going to have to
You guys don't get to 100 likes. I'm going to show you my cleavage.
There you go. Thanks, Max. I love it. I love this. I snatched it up.
You guys don't get to 100 likes. I'm going to show you my cleavage.
So anyways, enough of that. Getting back to what I was talking about. Biden administration has declared a Bitcoin federal emergency. So that whole thing where out there in Texas where the Bitcoin ASICs and all that caught on fire, that's what this is all about. I mean, yes, it's a temporary emergency, he says, but you know, temporary means squat, right? I'm just saying. See who this is. Cool. New England Crypto, shout out to New England Crypto. Let's see, I don't have a whole lot of anything else here at the moment, this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get on the ball here. I was going to set up a node tonight, but unfortunately what the problem here is that this damn thing does not want to cooperate. Imagine that. So when I go to open this up, it says installing this may take a few minutes. Okay. It fails. So I can't do anything with that. But what I can do is what I wanted to do originally in the first place. Okay. So I'm going to minimize this one. We're going to grab a different one because I have multiples of this. So hopefully I can find what I'm after. Let's see here. That's the Dell. It's the ETCMC. Let's try this. CPD1. CPU1. Try that. We will try this. See, I should be able to get and have a connection here. Yes, I do. Awesome sauce. It's being slow, imagine that. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have this mining Zephyr to unmineable. It's pretty evil. Any notes for Jim Cramer? Go fuck you, Jim Cramer. So we're going to shut this down. And what I'm going to do, essentially, is I'm going to take this bad boy here that I've got, and I'm just going to copy it. Okay? And we'll talk about this in a second here, if I can get the damn thing to work. I want the folder. I want the entire goddamn folder. Because I have two different VMs running up here, or remote sessions, and I'm going to paste that whole damn thing here across the network. Watch that. Ain't that something? I love that. So, if you can get something like this set up, you're great. You're awesome. I need to go out, though, before I go any further, and go to Notepad++ to do this. Oh, there. And I will grab Notepad++. Downloads. I love Notepad++ for this. If you're going to edit batch files for Windows, right? It is super awesome. Right? It is super fast. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't need this anymore. We'll finish this up real quick. Maybe I'll get something, but this was such a pain in the ass just to get set up, just to get this far. These take hours for these mini desktop computers to even get anywhere the way you would want them. I'm just saying, I hate that thing too. So anyway, long and short, if you were to go into, headaches. If you were to go over to XMRig or over to the cheat way, you can go XMRig, right? We've done these before. XMRig, right? Go to xmrig.com. You can download it directly from XMRig like this, right? There's the Windows zip file, right? So I'm not doing any of these other ones. No FreeBSD, no Mac OS, no Linux, no Ubuntu. What? There's... You can just grab this. But since I've already done that, I can go over to my folder that I already have set up here, and I will show you what I mean. What I ended up doing was, and I'll open this up, show more properties, edit Note++. You can go up to, and I'll show you, you can go up to, and I don't want this on there, VishAI is the one I want to actually do. So we're going to get a change here, but this light is bugging the shit out of me. And I'm not really in the mood for the light anyway. So you can go over to Unmineable and grab what you need to grab, you know, Unmineable. And you can do the whole wizard thing if you want. And since I hate this big old bright thing here, go away. Yes, this is set as default. Why are you being so stupid, you stupid thing? Google Chrome. No. What can't go wrong will go wrong. I just got done saying that, didn't I? Switch anyway. Yeah. Great. Okay, fine. So we'll type in Zeph, for example, right? And I'm going to find a way to make this dark. So we all know that if you go over here and you pick this bad boy out for XM Rig, Random X, right? You can go over and use their wizard if you want, or use their easy mining app. Fuck the easy mining app. That thing to me, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, is trash. So the easiest way to do is kick this out to XM Rig where it says like that. If you were to do this, it gives you the batch file in there. You can just edit this down, but that's not what we really want, because you're going to go XM Rig /releases, right? Or you could have gone to xmrig.com. If you go through here, you're going to find there's a Windows 64 right there. You can see the dates from last November. It's the most recent one. Some people are going to tell you to use SRB Miner. I do not, or SRB Multi-Miner. I do not want to use SRB Multi-Miner due to the fact of the recent problems that they just had. Okay? So, I'm going to go back to this bad boy right here. I have not. If you run through the batch, just set up all your stuff in here, right? For example, you're going to put in Zeph, right? You're going to put in your Zeph address, right? Your worker name, you see that. And if you've got a little, discount code or whatever for unminable, you can do that. It's real basic, real easy. There's not much to it. This is pretty much set up. I did not download it. I did not care to download it, but I'm just going to run it. The trick with this is, though, you got to go in here and play this game with this. Some people are not realizing that you're going to have to go in and, where's the hell is it at? Run as administrator all the time. Register as program for restart, right? Hit apply. Hit OK. So when you go to click on this bad boy right here, as you can see, she's going to start running fast as shit. You're going to get two windows. You don't need the first one. I'm just saying. So I got this one up and running here. And as you can see, it's loaded 0%. It's not using all 4 threads. It's only using 2 out of the 4 threads that are on here. Which it should have been run as administrator, so it should have been using all 4 of them. But it's not. So that's the sad part of the downside of this. And I've already got accepted 1 share from Unminable. When I bring this up and I go back here, I don't particularly need this one anymore. But if I go down to, where's it at here? Unminable here. I'm not worried about that one either. If I go down to Unminable and I go to my bookmarks, of course, I got Zeph down here. I already have mined in the last week, like 1/100th right there. So what I do need to do, though, with this bad boy, now that I think about it, is that I have to go back in the other one and change the name for the batch file. So, for instance, what we can do and what we will do are definitely going to happen real quick. Edit with Notepad++ again. See, this one is another way of doing it. It gives you a predetermined file. You can do that way. And I'm not necessarily Zeph1. We'll just put a 1 there, and then I can do that, and I can hit save. So you can run this one, or you can run the other one like I had here a minute ago, right? Same concept, and you just make it Zeph1, because you can't use the same name for 2 different CPUs. Most people know that, but people that are new to mining don't know this. I would have to say they don't know it. They have no idea, no clue at all. And this should still be, if I'm right, properties. Oh, I hate when it does that. Oh, I hate that. Compatibility. Yeah, see, these are already set up right. Okay. So I'm going to grab this bad boy and we're going to start kicking out the jams with this one too. So here in a little while, we're going to have 2 of them up there, 2 of them running. See, this is allocated all. This one allocated all 4 threads. Don't know why the other one wouldn't. See, data set. We'll see what it does. This one seems to be a little bit slower. Just saying. Use Argon 2 implementation. So it's got the just-in-time compiler, the old Java compiler. Ain't that something? So I don't need this anymore. I can literally blow this up and do that. But we'll check this back in a minute. I got other things I want to look at real quick. Notes for Jim Cramer. Still funny as hell. So we'll look at this in a minute. You guys did see the video to where ETCPOW did get their listing date, or ETCMC got their listing date of March 1st, and it was down 5% today. Now it's up 5%. So basically, like, or literally, it went up a penny and a half at the most. So you're not getting anything special out of that. I got a message earlier about that too. We'll jump in here real quick. Somebody thought it was kind of odd. No offense to this gentleman, Robert, if you're out there watching. He mentions that you can see his transactions here, right? He mentions that he's something interesting when he's arbitraging between two exchanges and it only shows the DEX screen. My purchase is not. The purchase is not ET swap. My sells on ETCMC. So swaps, sells. Maybe one day I think we'll get our money back on this, but of course the whole situation's kind of schizophrenic. So you do what you gotta do. I don't really have anything else to go on over there, but I need to get in one more thing here real quick.
You guys don't get to 100 likes, I'm going to show you my cleavage.
I'm going to use the crap out of that. I swear I will. This is, let's see here. New audio detected. Discord is detecting name device. Do you want to switch? Let's see here. Sure. Discord is detecting new audio input device. We're going to detect. You want to switch device. So I don't know if you guys can. I'll grab this bad boy here real quick if it decides to like cooperate with me. So Nexala is a new token that's out. It does not have a exchange as of yet. They've got 35 nodes running originally back on the 21st. It just made mining pool stats today. So for you guys that are interested, I have not got a chance to set this up as of yet, but I plan on doing the node if I can get the damn node running. They have a CLI wallet that I'm not a big fan of, to be honest with you. I don't like CLI wallets. It does nothing for me. Again, you see they had it's got its own blockchain, but it's blockchain literally. You go to the GitHub here. It's just a fork of Caspa and Carlson. They give you rundowns on how to do things in my new mining memory, right? You can join this, right? They give you all the pools that they've got, the last few days. There's only 5 pools, research and development, right? They were doing over-the-counter buys and sells from this Nexala, right? But they give a halving. It tells you how much the supply, like this 788, 940 billion. So you'll have 40. You'll better half the supply. Staying on top of the news is like drinking through a fire hose. Hard to take it all in. I depend on live streams to keep up. Yeah, Frank. Well, I depend on a lot of different things too, and you're right here with me, so I get you. So they're going to get these. This is going to be cut in half by 2025. The supply. So they're doing the same concept as everybody else, it seems. So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, okay, cool. So give you wallet tutorials, how to set the the wallet up. They were supposed to. Hang on a second. They were supposed supposed to. That's not what I want. Here it is. I did have that up. They were supposed to have the web wallet running, but unless they finally got it set up. Okay, so they finally got the web wallet running. As of the other day, it was not running at all. So we're going to do the create a new wallet thing here, and I'm going to make my little password. This is real simple, and I'll take this off for next. Let me take the. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to move this over here real quick. You're getting stuck staring at Nextel, and I want to make sure I get the right password. Yeah, that's what I want. So I would use the web wallet. I will not use the CLI wallet. CLI wallets just suck. Okay. Oops, you got my phrase. Sorry, guys. So you get the idea. What I'm going to end up doing is making a new one. So we'll kill this or something. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. So I'm going to have to create a new wallet. And we'll do that again. Because that was dumb. And then I'll do this. And I got to grab it. Sniping tool. I will snipe it for myself. This needs to go out of here, over here too. There. It's down at the bottom. Next. What's the 5th word they want to know? Sorry. I gotta set this up. Marble. What's the 7th word? Oh, sorry. There we go. There's that. 9. That's funny. Done. So it looks pretty simple and pretty basic. Like I said, this is not an exchange. So if you're looking to spec mine something, and Excel is there, and I will hit mining. There it goes. New coins. Literally, it's K-heavy hash. It's about 7 days. There are 11 pools known. There's a lot of solo pools. You can set up a node. I'll show you what that's about in a second. But it's a Linux node. It is not something to send on Windows. And if you do this, you will have to. You can do Linux over Windows. For instance, I have. Let's see here. Right here. Oops. Right. I have Ubuntu on top of this. I have not run it in a minute now. But you can see where I'm going. It immediately pops up. And I do I believe mine is command line here. So I really don't care. We'll let it finish doing whatever it's doing. I'm not interested in monkeying with it really. This one's been a minute, so that is kind of something you can do with this whole thing. By talking, it's in node tutorials. You have to obviously build from the source code. You can go to the docs to install this. Sure goes properly right, and then you can go over here to the get clone. And we all know if you're going to use the get clone that you're going to end up having this thing run on a. These are all Linux commands. I mean, I suppose you could put it in PowerShell, but nano dot, bash dot dot dot. It's pretty much set up like a Docker. This is what I'm seeing. Sudo find. Yep, I'm going ding. You can hear that right now. Sudo find. This is communication chain. Right. This communicates only the main nodes, but also other nodes in the network. They want 100 gigs of disk space for free. It's got to be an i7. Maybe that's why I couldn't get the other one to work on the mini desktop below. It's got to have 8 gigs of memory and a 10 megabit internet connection. Megabyte, right? So that's pretty basic. Wallet tutorials are now creating the web wallets up. You create a CLI wallet, right? And they have their own pool. So if you wanted to mining tutorial, if you want to set up your own pool, they have a pool. So that's pretty neat. I can't complain about that. I'm going to minimize this kind of sort of and go from there. What can I say? Just kind of chill out here and do my thing. Where is it what I'm looking for next? Okay, hang on. Yeah. I don't care about that. This is what I got to say here, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. That was cool. I'm playing with all sorts of sounds tonight, right? Do it again. Let me see here. How about this?
Eat shit, Gary.
No, you didn't hear eat shit, Gary. Sorry. I'll download the sound then, real quick. I think I got... Do I have that? No, I don't. I'm going to open that up. Oh, this is going to be fun. Boys and girls, children of all ages. This is going to be fun. Let's see here. I'll do this again this way.
Eat shit, Gary.
I should be able to open up 2 of these. That would be awesome. That will be definitely on my way of doing some stuff here. Oh, God, I hate this. Let me see here. Where's the first one at? Yeah, it's great.
You guys don't get to 100 likes. I'm going to show you my cleavage.
I got them both up. So, take your pick, right?
You guys don't
Yep. I need to mix these. Hang on a second.
get to 100 likes.
Eat shit, Gary. Eat shit, Gary.
I love
Eat shit, Gary.
fucking Trump. Anyway, enough of that. I can do pretty much just about anything Misfits can do at the moment. I just got to. But getting back over to here, right? If I go in, you can see here's one of the mining pools. Currently, the pool here, hash rate over here at miningforpeople.com is only about 4 terahash. The net hash rate is only 27.93, which is really low. The setup on this is pretty basic. They're telling you to use SRB miner. Don't use SRB miner. You can use LOL miner or you can use T-Rex. They have a Discord, so on and so forth. I don't think I can sign into chat. Open my web browser. How's that? I'm gonna have to. There we go. Right there. Put that here. If you want to check it out, I wish I could get rid of this stupid thing here. So, let me see. Well, let me do what I want to. Oh, there goes pin the message. Message is pinned. Awesome sauce.
Hello.
What's going on? Oh, I forgot. I was in that little thing there. Time to leave. Hey, Nick. Come on over to my channel, buddy. I'm doing a live. Anyway, that ruined my fun, kind of, sort of. I heard hello. He was trying to figure out who he was talking to. Anyway, so I want to throw this out here about DPIN projects because I really have an interest in DPIN projects. Take a listen to this cat. Filecoin, and CiaCoin are part of this whole thing. So for me, this is a big deal because I mine CiaCoin. A lot of us have mined CiaCoin in the past. So I'm going to let this ride.
So there's this crypto buzzword going around recently, DPIN. What is it? DPIN refers to infrastructure projects using tokenization to coordinate and incentivize their bootstrapping phase. Individuals build up the supply of the infrastructure in a decentralized manner and get rewarded with token incentives. The key idea is to flip the traditional model on its head. The traditional way is for corporations in telecommunications or energy to invest a lot of time and money into building and maintaining infrastructure. Web3 companies try to outsource this buildup and maintenance process to a token incentivized army of volunteers and monetize later once the coverage rate is high enough. So this is the same liquidity incentive principle used in other Web3 sectors, such as DeFi, yield farming, play to earn, or move to earn. The 4 categories in DPIN are cloud storage networks, so file storage, relational database, CDN and VPN networks, wireless networks, so 5G, sensor networks, interconnected devices embedded with sensors that collect real-time data from the physical world, such as maps, energy networks, aggregate distributed energy sources to create a more resilient and efficient energy grid. What are the benefits of decentralized physical infrastructure, or DPIN? So DPIN's declared goal is to create a more equitable and efficient process to bootstrap infrastructure networks compared to legacy companies' top-down, capital intensive approach. So if you ask Web3 VCs like Multi-Coin Capital, they will extol the following benefits of the decentralized approach. You can build infrastructure 10 to 100x faster. It is better synced to hyper-local market needs. It can be far more cost-effective. It can be scaled across jurisdictions in a permissionless way. The network is credibly neutral and collectively owned. Blockchains support frictionless micropayments and integration with DeFi. That is, of course, the best case scenario. What are the trends and challenges of decentralized physical infrastructure, or DePIN? So the combined market cap of the global top 10 cloud companies is $5 trillion. Not bad. If Web3 companies could take a tiny share of that market, they would be in fantastic shape. So Misari sees several trends and challenges in this sector. Most people access the internet from a mobile device these days. Crypto is the one big exception, simply because much of it hasn't developed a good mobile interface. But to succeed, crypto will have to go mobile eventually. Technological trends like AI tools and more capable smartphones point towards more mobile traffic, not less, with the possibility to produce and consume content in a decentralized way, increasing, again, AI. The demand thereof will also increase, and with it the demand to access and store it, which concerns wireless and storage providers. So let's talk about some challenges. DePIN faces several challenges, explaining why the sector hasn't really taken off yet. For instance, as we will still explore further, the incentive models are highly dilutive and often sound better than they are in reality. The time horizon to build applications and demand is significantly longer than for mere consumer apps. The market is big, but companies compete against Web2 giants like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. In other words, disruptive legacy competition will take a lot more effort and professionalism than in purely retail-facing sectors of Web3 like gaming. What is the flywheel of decentralized physical infrastructure, or DePIN? So Web3 enthusiasts point out that tokenization allows globally distributed individuals to collectively bootstrap a network in a permissionless and trustless manner. Ideally, the costs of building the network are borne by and distributed among the supply side participants, usually retail, who get paid token incentives to bootstrap the network. Once the network has built an infrastructure base, it attracts users. These users pay to use the network and boost further supply side growth. So in the best case scenario, this kicks off the virtuous cycle of more demand fueling more supply, which is incentivized by token rewards that grow in value thanks to growing demand. Supporters argue that only tokenization via blockchains makes this incentive scheme possible. So is the decentralized physical infrastructure sector just a big Ponzi, or are there real use cases and demand? As so often, it depends. As good as some of these projects may sound, you should ask yourself, can this project really compete with established Web3 companies? And can it earn revenue to sustain massive token valuations? The DePIN space is worth monitoring, but be careful about believing the hype, and as always, do your own research. And if you're interested in looking at some DePIN projects, make sure to check out coinmarketcap.com.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical.
Obviously, I need to pay attention, don't I? I'm trying to like multitask here. So there was that idea with DePIN, right? Let me see if I can skip this. There's nothing left here for that, right? Let's see if these are showing up over here in the pool pretty well or not. I should have two of them on here. Right now I'm only showing one. Okay, let's see what we got. Well, that shows up that that's done something. It's connected. Let's see what I got in the other one. So this one's accepted jobs. I mean, this is the 2-thread one. Which one is this on? Yes, it's a new one. So this is the brand new one I just set up. And it's rocking away. We're not going to, come on, you turd. This one I noticed, the other one, when I originally set it up, CP, yeah, there it is. This one was normally just slower than crap, but it's running all 4 threads. So that's the difference between the two of them, just saying. I don't want to be in this anymore. I'm just going to disconnect that one. We'll come back. Because as of right now, we only have the one running. Okay, so how many of you guys got into the Natix thing? I'm kind of curious here. Anybody getting the Natix at all? Natix, I think, in my opinion, was a flop. This is their white paper, and it gave a whole idea, the whole thing, the introduction to Natix. I'm going to get back to Nexella here in a minute, too, because I forgot to look at something I wanted to show you. They were doing magic, geospatial data, right? Okay, basically you were earning so many points, and you were getting so many tokens in return, and that's fine and well and good and everything, but it really, in honesty, you had to have like 300,000 tokens just to get 300,000 points just to get any tokens for this. Well, you can download this, Frank. You can download this on your any Android or Apple device in the Apple Store, or you just look up Natix at the top here. So if I go in here, let's just say we type up just Natix, right? I don't want the Natix white paper, but it gives you Natix network right here. Okay. I don't want any of those. I don't care. Reject all of them. Still. So literally it's the same thing as like the Hive Mapper or the Dymo. You can download it. It says right here. It gives you the white paper, the token, the news. Talk about the news here real quick. We'll get in here and let this thing find its way as soon as it decides to cooperate, if it does. And there we go. So there's nothing going on there. It doesn't want to drop down for squat. How it works, it tells you the earning process and the whole shot. As you drive, you earn points, right? So there's kind of what it looks like. You can turn your camera on or off, save the past 60 seconds if it lets you. If you're using that, you can sideways like horizontal. They say vertical is the best way, right? And like it says, earn points while driving, redeem product for products, and soon our native token NTXT. I have about, oh God, what is it, 7 Natix tokens, and I've stopped using Natix kind of for the time being. No video recorded, minimal data usage, smart fraud detection. So it's pretty much it. For every 37 kilometers, you get 259 points. That kind of gives you an idea. It just detects various other things, like cars or whatever, you know. For instance, the sign up here, that kind of stuff. You can get a referral. What I'll do is, so if I invite friends, I can do that. And it'll give you points. Taxi drivers, the app is for you. If you drive truck, right, delivery drivers, let's see here. So, delivery drivers, they say this. Okay, replace urgency of time. So why not enhance it, added income? You're better off with the Hive Mapper, I'm just saying. And the U one is the one that, whereas it says budget's going to be tight, economies can shift. They're just trying to sell you the whole idea for the most part. Further, the app empowers, where to go? For the app empowers citizens to make their cities better, automatically reporting damaged roads, avoiding tickets by detecting police speed traps, and monitoring driving data. You know what's really funny about that? What I do for a living. Part time. So, you know, if this is out in the road, it'll detect something that's goofy or whatever, and it'll take care of things. This does run at night at times, right? It tells you how you get paid in here. If you can look through here, it can be useful if this is something you want to do, right? I'll check it out. I think Hive Mapper delivers out mid-year. Yeah, you can do this now until your Hive Mapper gets to you. I prefer, if I was going to do it, Honey Token. But that's just me. Let's get to the about portion. So if you wanted to your email, right, join community chance for a secure NFT whitelist spot. I don't care about your NFTs. I don't want your NFTs. You know, none of that. Just saying. So if you want some Natix, we can put that in here too real quick. If I can find what I'm after. Go figure, right? So, view the control room. And I'm going to stop it for the top chat. I'll put that in here real quick for you guys. And you can check that out if you want Natix. We go from there. No sweat. I have one concurrent viewers and 19 people will stop by. Isn't that nice? Let's see here. Live in 15 minutes. Frank is here. I know that. So, anyway, I forgot I could do that thing I just did. That's the Natix kind of thing. Let's check and see what we got going on here. If there's something new or not going. Should be. That one's just slacking. And yeah, see that one's working great. That's the 2-thread one. No, is that the 4 threads? No, that's only the 2 threads. I'll have to get back in the other one. Come on, you turd. We'll disconnect that. I don't want that anymore. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get a chance to set up the node like I wanted to. I'll get a more breakdown on that a little bit later. I am still slamming away with the lithium though. Right now, I've got it turned off for the main. I got 7 of them there. But if I get into the actual, where'd it go? Where are you? There you are. If I get into this one, I just made a deposit here. I'm running about 50 of them. I'm about halfway to my target right now. I'm using ETC hash Ethereum Classic to swap for a lithium on unminable. So my polars are doing that. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to do this right now because I feel like it. That'll go to 0. Anyways, I wanted to talk about the white paper with Nexiala or Nexiala. You know, why don't we call it just Nextel? And let's bring this in a little bit better than that. So what they're trying to do is what they think they're trying to do. I don't really... How do I put this? When you fork something, I'm giving an opinion, does not mean that it does the same thing as the other. I don't recall Caspa trying to enable AI on a blockchain, but if it does, great. If it doesn't, well then so be it, I'm good. But enabling AI in a blockchain, GPU, obviously focused approach for distributed intelligence. I mean, it literally tells you right here, it is a fork of Caspa. How many forks of Caspa do we need? I'm just kind of curious. Huh? Seriously, how many forks are we going to need?
Likes, I'm going to show you my cleavage. You guys...
See?
Eat shit, Gary.
Yep. So that's how I feel about it. Gary can eat shit. It's just not... It's not worth it. In a lot of ways, I don't think it's going to keep forking coins is what I'm trying to say. But, I mean, it tells you executive summary, you know, the Caspa blockchain is an innovative endeavor adopting the Ghost DAG protocol, crafts a direct acrylic graph DAG, right, your DAG file infrastructure. You can go over here and read about Nexala all you want. I'll put that here also in the chat. I don't have it in the description. I'm going to let you guys go read about it later. I feel that that would probably be a better bet if you were interested in doing that. So, you know, hey, what can I do? Not much of anything, really. So let's see what else I got here real quick. 2 hours ago, yeah. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. I'll show you guys this real quick. If it lets me drag it over here, I don't know. What a pain in the ass. If you guys are interested, the ETCMC people are giving away a full node, and I want to talk about this real quick. Full node, full node. These are not full nodes. If you get into ETCMC for ETCPOW, okay, it will not show up on the ETC or the Ethereum Classic Node Explorer. It just won't. And I learned the other day why a little bit more. It's a light node. So therefore, it's not going to show up anywhere near it. You have to run a Geth, an actual Geth client or Geth node, and basically you do that for free. So I stand correct on one thing. It is a node, but to me, it's not a node. It's just a goddamn app that, clicks away at things. So, anyways, I know I'm competing with our friend over there at Overboard Tech. He's taking a lot of my thunder tonight. I'm not sweating it. See, this is already gone. Should show it. I want to see something here. Incoming. So yeah, it literally came in 2 minutes ago while we were talking. I'm at 49 now. That's awesome. I'll flip it up and we'll do that. Let's see if this one pops up yet. Come on. See, yeah, this one finally, the second one finally showed up. This is the biggest problem with Unminable too, by the way. If you didn't know, Unminable has like this disconnect. If you're setting up your CPU mines like I set up, I'll go back and we'll take a look at this real quick. Let me get in here. I need to, 130. We'll find it here real quick. No sweat. No. Yep, this is the new one. This is the old one. Yeah, that's what I want. CPU one. I've made these static, by the way. I'll recap this real quick. As it gets back in here, it's so slow. Okay, so now you can see over here that this one's accepting shares. This is on a Paladin. So let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. I will get exactly the one I'm talking about here. I have two different types that I've gotten for these. I don't want regular, I want regular video. So let me get the light here real quick for you. This is the Paladin. This is the one you're seeing running right now at about 465 hashes a second, okay? So these are pretty decent. They are far more decent. And this is great if you're going to set up, if you're going to run the ETCMC crap or node or software or whatever you want to call it. It beats the B-Link that I've seen around. Both of these have, this has actually more hard drive space or SSD, right, than this one does. They both have Wi-Fi 6 on them. This one has 256 gigs of space and this one has 500 gigs. They both have 800 gigabytes of RAM in them. The B-Link is slightly better. Slightly, not by much. I say the Paladin to me is a little bit better, and the reason why the Paladin is a little bit better is that you obviously can see if you're going to not get into the ETCMC stuff, or you're going to delay it for whatever reason, that you can always CPU mine something and it's going to do a lot better, a lot quicker. Yeah, see, there we go. Just in time. It took a minute, didn't it? Hell yeah, it did. Once it started getting shares, it was gone. Accepted. So there's only 3 of them there. But still, it's getting started. It will allow you to use all 4. We'll come back again here in a minute, but I'm happy to get this up and running. So there's not a whole lot much more I can cover. I've been here for about an hour. I think the title of the whole thing pretty much said it all, to where, we're talking about crypto miner setup, CPU miner, we're talking about Bitcoin a little bit. Bitcoin is doing what Bitcoin does best. VishAI, I do want to look at that real quick, because this is something that I want to go and look at, and something I do want to set up later. And so this runs, I do believe, what was it, Yes Power or something like that. So let's take a look real quick how I can do this. Oops. Yep, VishAI coin, right. There we are. Okay, so they have a wallet here as well, a Windows wallet or Ubuntu wallet if you're using Linux. They have their Discord, which I haven't joined yet. They've got a whole setup here. Tells you the mainland launch, right? The Explorer, VishAI wallet, list to exchange. Now, let me see something here. We'll scroll on down here, and I'll bring this back up here because we just had Vish. This is the way to actually go. If you were CoinGecko, right? VishAI CoinGecko. So let's take a look at the price here on VishAI. You can see it's 1-0 back of a penny, right? Markets. Where are the markets? Who doing what? So ZegX, or somebody calls it EggX. It's, you can mine directly to this or use the wallet. They have the easiest way to swap for USDT or Litecoin if that's what you're interested in. Let's see here. The all-time high is not that far off from where it's at. Where it started at, though, it didn't quite get to a penny. But the AI thing, the whole AI thing is, hang on a second, let's back it up here. Yeah, it got, see, didn't really do a whole lot. It hasn't been around that long, so it's still early with the big AI plays as far as that's concerned. So, you do what you do, right? And you just chill out, and give it a shot. Like Chlor AI is another one that I like personally, right? So if I go to Chlor is 11 cents. I remember Chlor being closer to a penny. So the whole AI thing is a big play, obviously. No doubt in my mind, it's a big, big play. Just doing the thing that you do. So Vish is something that a lot of people, and it was recommended by Random Mining, that you could go ahead and mine this on your CPU, and you could swap it out. They got like I said, there's a whole roadmap and the whole shot, and it's you can easily find videos on how to do it. But for the most part, once you find the pools. So you grab a pool like Zerg pool or RPlant. RPlant's not the best, but it's one of the easier ones. So if I went to RPlant over here and I went, let's just say here, let's see, VishAI. You can figure out how to set it up pretty easy, right? Connect. It'll tell you, where to connect to. So if you wanted to choose a miner, right? CPU miner, RPlant, right? And it'll tell you CPU miner, RPlant, right? Choose your operating system. We'll call it Windows. Cheers America, right? And you can literally set this up yourself. It takes nothing. There's 20 blocks. 20 block conversations, a block time every 60 seconds. So technically, I would imagine you could solo mine this. My miner, let's see here, set my miner, here we go. But I do believe this is a Yes Power one, and it didn't say, did it? It didn't say. Zerg Pool would give you a better idea, I think. I really hate Zerg Pool, to be honest with you. Let's see, Yes Power, where's it at? Yep. So Vish is a Yes Power one. It's still CPU mineable. Volks hash. Never heard of that one. Swamp Coin. Bell Coin. Ain't the same Bell I'm thinking of. Anyway, you can go over here and set this thing up. Pretty basic. You can see it's been doing some pretty decent things here recently. But yeah, pools, miners. Gives you the whole thing. Figure out where you want to go with that CPU miner, RPlant, see? And they got a couple different ones in here. I'll probably try this a little bit later. I've got a whole nother, well actually as you can see, I've still got two more of the... I'll show you again in case you didn't see it. I have 2 more of the... where is it at? Oh, yeah, you can see it. I got 2 more of the little CPU miners here. I do want to set up an Lithium node for the house, but I'm not sure I want to mine to it. So I'm kind of maybe defeating the purpose. Just saying. Raptor Hash, mining pool for people. There's another one, the VishAI one. Right? Stratum servers. Gives you an idea. So I have to figure out what to do. How to start. Windows. Let's say here. Select mining CPU. Select Stratum. Well, let's see here. I like this. Mining here. So CPU miner .exe, yes power, da da da. Okay, so this will literally get your... Yeah, this is nothing. You can set one up on, what do we call it there? You can set this up on Hive, I would imagine, if you want to CPU mine it. Just saying. I know this is kind of boring, kind of slow. We don't have a lot of people tonight. Like I said, we are up against a whole interesting batch of people on the other end, so yeah. But if you're interested in any of this stuff, you can reach out to me in my Discord. I do have one of those, right? It is kind of obvious. If you want to see what I'm talking about, you can find it right here. It is obviously free. Well, that's Oval Tech. Sorry, Mr. Oval Tech. I will put that in here if you don't have... Oh, let's see here. Hidden copy button. Okay, well, I don't really care about the hidden copy button. Right? If you're interested in joining, you can talk to me at any time. It's free. I'm on Twitter, X. It's free. All that stuff is free. Let me put it in here. What's this Frank was saying? What are you using to mine? What are you using to mine Alf with? God, you're good stuff on your stream. I'll check out the links. Thanks, Frank. I'm using Hive right now, and Joe, who is hanging around here somewhere, Joe the miner, he'll say, he'll say, you'll see him in there. If I roll up, he'll say Joe SW66, Joe Warner. He is great with setting up hardware. I hate setting up hardware. But I have the Vetru, whatever, the one that no one knows how to pronounce. That's the 8 GPU server case. It has a 2,000 watt server power supply in there. Obviously, you're not going to run them all. I've got several. I have several NVIDIA cards in there. Mostly 3060 Ti's, one 3060, one 3080 Ti, a 3070, and a 3070 Ti. I can show you that. It'd be easy. So, yeah, it's a good thing. I like it. I actually enjoy it. I got 3 likes. Wow, it's cool. Hit that like, folks, if you're here or not. I'm just kidding. Yeah, hit the likes. Please, if you could, YouTube's going to ask me because that just means that more people are going to come and go from there. But this is full of stuff, full of different things. I love Chlor. Chlor is the other one. If you're going to, here's some free advice. Obviously, I don't get financial advice, but some free advice, okay? If you're going to do something with Chlor, make sure you're using AMD cards to do anything because it's on CryptoMining. It is awesome. Yeah, Joe's not a software guy. He's right. So, use AMD cards you can do CryptoMining because NVIDIA cards can't take the heat. I know the stuff AMD CryptoMining, the algorithm sucks more at the wall than it says, but this bad boy here is going to be good to go. I'm going to end up setting up, probably tomorrow, I'm probably going to end up setting up, what do you want to call it there, Hive on I'm going to end up setting Hive on my other board with the ASRock H510 Pro BTC Plus. So I'm all for that. Let's go back here and see how this is looking real quick. Now that I've got two of them on there. See, this picks up steam. These things will hit like 500 hashes a second. So they're really slow to report, like I was saying. Yeah. So Chlor is there. POW is where? Let's see if POW is still here. Shiba Saga? What the hell is Shiba Saga? Oh god, CoinGecko, you pain in the ass. Well, this is funny. Shiba Saga is worth more than Shiba Inu, the original coin. Ain't that something? Where is this? I'm curious. I just grabbed something. Oh, Uniswap, Bitmart. Wow. Mexi. Wow. They have more exchanges than most of these people do. Let me see one last time here. There it is, ETCPOW. Even that's dying off. Like I said, they start off on Mexi Global. And I did put that video out. Where are you? I will show you in a matter of a minute or two or 5 or whatever. How long it takes. Fraptorium's going to hit $1. Rename the Discord. Ballers private Discord. Paid entry only. That's funny. Let's see here. Where are we at? Scrolling. Oh, I like this. This was my favorite. Watch this, guys. He was trying to grab on this little girl. Watch what happens. This Pakistan, not Afghan guy.
You spoke to her.
Yeah, there he goes. He literally, this guy goes ass whipped. I just say it.
You fucking
No.
Yeah, it pretty much says it. It says it all right here. Australian boy reaction when he finds his little sister is being molested by a Muslim cultural enricher. I'm not against religions, really. I'm not, and I just found that funny. See, it's the shorts. Where's that at? Anyway, we're talking about various different things. Oh yeah, they were doing that giveaway. I don't know if they ever got their giveaway done. There's a couple different things, but yeah, there's loads of stuff going on out right there right now. Just saying. So I've been running this thing for. Let me see here. Let me see here. Looks like about an hour, right? Yeah, a little over an hour and 15 minutes. I didn't plan on staying here all night. I got other things I want to be doing. I want to relax. I've got things around the house that need to get done before I go to sleep tonight. So at least I've accomplished something. And if you guys, like I said, Discord, come on over, join my Discord. Obviously, if you're on X or Twitter X or whatever you want to call it, I'm there. It's free for the low price of free. And remember one thing again. It's always like this.
Eat shit, Gary.
That's right.
Eat shit, Gary.
That's right.
Eat shit, Gary.
And Gary's going to do that. And you know, I'll never get 100 likes this early in my stage, but you know,
Don't get to 100 likes. I'm going to show you my cleavage.
you're gonna have to do that for Mad. All right, you have to change diapers. Yeah, not right now. He's in bed. Oval Roar is gonna be at it for a while. I hate to say it, but he'll be at it for a while. No sweat, Frank. See you later, Joe, and whoever else is out here watching. There's one other person. I hope to see you guys soon. And that's pretty much the best I can do at this point in time. So, hour and 14 minutes. We'll round out to hour and 15. Here in a couple days, I'll do another live stream. But until then, keep an eye out on some of the things that I'm trying to do. I really have to, like I said, get this other farm up, or other portion of these GPUs up and running. I may even go out and buy a RX 6700 XT because I need one more card for that ASRock board. And then that's pretty much it. So, take care wherever you are. Have a safe ride home or safe ride. Be careful. Watch out for the idiots out there. They're everywhere. And remember, Nexiala, that's the new thing. No exchange yet, so you're spec mining. All right? Take care. And I'll be seeing you soon.